Hello, I'm Mahin Kesore for The Gamer, and these are 5 reasons to be hyped for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Game Freak and the Pokemon games have remained very formulaic over the years, and with this new entry in the series, I think our views on what Pokemon is, and can be, might be about to change. No matter what preconceived opinions you may have, the game still isn't out yet, so whether you're hyped or think no matter what, somehow this game's going to be terrible, we'll all come to see how our opinions change, adapt and evolve when the game comes out, and you know what? That's part of the fun. Now I know this video is meant to be about reasons why I look forward to this game, but I do have one concern. My one and only worry is about completing the Pokedex. Not only does the game involve completing the world's first ever Pokedex, but it looks like in order to do so, you'll need to see the Pokemon use certain moves over and over again. How much you need to complete the Pokedex in order to progress through the game's story is yet to be seen, but fingers crossed it isn't that much and we can continue through Hisui. With all that out of the way, the first reason to look forward to this game is because of its lore. Pokemon have never really expanded on its history like this before, and the game has tons of references to the Gen 4 games with the Diamond and Pearl clans which you get to choose from, characters who are clear references of older characters, and the fact that you get to work for a version of Team Galactic. There is so much potential when it comes to pulling from the lore of Sinnoh that I can't wait to play the game's story, experience the expanded history of Sinnoh, and find out exactly what Arceus has to do with it all. Now I just want to let people know, Pokemon Legends Arceus is primarily a single player game. Online trading is in, but online battling isn't, and now that's not always a bad thing. Some of my favourite Pokemon games ever have been the GameCube ones, as they were very single player focused and featured cool things like Shadow Pokemon, capturing enemy trainer Pokemon, and a darker than usual story, and if Legends is even half as good as this with its similar upset to the standard Pokemon formula, then let's all continue to be very hyped. With Legends, Game Freak seems to be prioritizing a single-player experience with new features like the sprawling open-ish world and new mechanics like the new battle styles. In this game, Pokemon can attack multiple times depending on their speed stat, plus the new mechanic of being able to choose between the Agile style, which makes Pokemon moves act faster, and the Strong style, which makes moves hit harder. Changing the core mechanics of the battle system is something I really never thought I'd see in a Pokemon game like this. And you know, how well it works is something we'll all figure out once the game's in our hands, but for now it is really interesting to see Pokemon try something new. This really does look like the most immersive Pokemon game yet. Ever wondered what your Pokemon are really up to when they're in the PC? Well, this game introduces pastures, which allows you to see your Pokemon in Jubilife Village, similar to Pokemon Ranch. Also, without all the modern day buildings and structures a normal Pokemon game has, this seems like a game more rooted in ancient times, and it feels like there's also a big focus on Pokemon and their habitats. Some will run up to you when they see you in the wild, and some will even attack you. Yes, that's right, for the first time in Pokemon history, we see Pokemon attack humans. The adventure and action elements in this game are something the franchise has never attempted before, so I can't wait to see how this turns out. Even though my love for Pokemon has slightly dwindled with its most recent games, one of the new standout features that I've liked has been the regional forms, first introduced in Sun and Moon. And with this title, I was very surprised when I found out that this game's region of Hisui is home to a few more. This does mean that some of the regional variants have canonically gone extinct, but I'm from Mauritius, and it wouldn't be the first time humans have done this. Some of my personal standouts so far have been the electric and grass type Voltorb, and the adorable rock and fire type Growlithe. I just can't wait to see their evolutions. Now let's talk about leaks. Obviously, take any leak with a grain of salt because it's not guaranteed to be true, but at the same time, skip this video a little if you do want to avoid potential spoilers. Now, there's plenty of rumours and spoilers going around, but the main one people are excited for comes from Riddler Coup, who has gotten a lot right in the past, so they're somewhat credible. This was posted on Reddit by user Bearman123 and is based off of something Riddler Coup said. It's already managed to predict Hisuian Voltorb, and now I know this is a lot to take in, but some of my standouts are the possible evolutions for the starters. We are possibly going to get a grass and fighting Decidueye, a water dark Samurott, and a fire ghost Typhlosion. Regional forms for the starter Pokemon is something I think is long overdue, and to have them from 3 completely different regions is pretty cool too. And speculation says These forms are tied to the old Japanesey inspiration for Hisui. Also not a regional form, but the fact we might get a fairy flying Pokemon to fit the weather trio is definitely interesting, and a cool concept to think that this trio may have originally been a quadruple. This new poison and fighting Sneasel and its evolution may have actually already been shown to us in a trailer as a silhouette. More standouts to me are the Dragon and Steel Gudra line and the possible ground and normal evolution of Ursaring. Now when it comes to rumours, do your own research at your own risk, and if you want to be completely surprised by the game, then I suggest you stay away. Now when I found out that the Gen 4 remakes were being split into BDSP and Legends Arceus, I had so many questions like, is one going to be better than the other? Why are they making two? And I wonder what Michelle Visage thinks of my pet hamster. And now that BDSP has come out, it's been a bare bones remake with a lazy art style, not much new, and riddled with glitches. I've had little to no choice but to invest all my hopes into Legends Arceus. Pokemon has given us what we've all been asking for with a Gen 4 remake. Now let's see what they can do with a little bit more creative freedom. Game Freak have experimented in the past with 2019's Little Town Hero, which got pretty average scores, so it's obvious the company has been itching to try something new for a while now. Let's just hope this is the perfect crossroads of new ideas and Pokemon mainstays. For a while now, Pokemon games have been a little bit stale in my opinion, and this seems to be from the company's newer ideology of making the series easier and more accessible to newer fans from Pokemon Go. Even new mechanics like Gigantamaxing and Z-moves haven't felt fresh enough to feel that much different. Instead, we're seeing features taken away from us like the National Dex, any sort of online co-op mode, and the best battle mechanic ever, Mega Evolution. In my eyes, Legends Arceus is a way for Game Freak to get back into my good books, but as much as I love to complain, I'm still always going to buy the games anyway. One of the fun things to take from the build-up of a new game, especially one like this, is that we don't know everything. How many surprises are they going to save for the release? How's the gameplay going to feel? Even if the sudden realization that the game sucks comes in the middle of playing, this is the calm before the storm, and for fans of Pokemon lore, it's more than just how fun the game is. There are still certain things about the battle mechanics and the gameplay loop that we'll never know until the game actually comes out and we have it in our hands. But Pokemon trying a new thing is nothing but a step in the right direction, and even if it comes out and it's a terrible game, there's still hope that the team have learnt a few new things and change up the way they've been doing things in time for Gen 9. I've been Mahin Kesore for The Gamer. See ya!